Hi everyone, am I audible?
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
you hear me? Okay, fine. So we'll just wait for 4 to 5 minutes, let everyone join in, then we'll just start off with the session. Okay. So guys, is there anyone here in the session today who didn't attended the orientation session? Is there anyone? Okay. So all of you have attended, right? So guys, who have attended, just raise your hands, please. Who have attended? Okay. Others? Okay, okay. Fine. Great. So, Aditya, Abhishek, aren't you not there in the session yesterday? Okay, fine. Got it. So, everyone has attended. Fine. Guys, you can raise down your hands. We'll just start off with the session. Let me just present my screen. You please confirm me, is my screen visible to you or not? Sorry, really sorry. Sorry, guys. Let's just start off with the session. So, is this visible, guys? Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, for the week one, we are majorly. Aditya, you have anything to say? You have raised your hand. You have anything to say? Fine, we'll just move on then. So, according to this, our this week agenda is basically relating to the Python basics, covering some of the Python basics. Then moving it down to the NumPy Panda section, then the mathematical essentials. Okay, since today is the very first day, we will be taking it to in a form that the very first day it is. So some of the theoretical part will be involved, right? So we will be taking into the theoretical session today itself. Once it's been done, we'll just move in we will be just moving in, okay, with the other section. Just a moment, please. Just a moment, please. Okay. So we will just move into the first theoretical section, then accordingly we will move in. Okay. So this is what we are going to start with today. So first we want to start with about Python. So what is your idea about Python? Why do we use Python? Can you just guys can let me know about Python, why we are using Python in machine learning and artificial intelligence?
Python is a very easy programming language,
Yes.
which is high level programming language, and they are very rich in libraries, so we can use on machine learning and AI ML. Okay.
Right, right. Okay, thank you. So we'll just move in and discuss about it a bit. Then we'll just move into the basic syntax of Python, and eventually we'll move into the advanced sections. Okay. So Python, why? What is Python? Python is basically a programming language. So what programming language? It's a set of rules and syntax that let us, the humans, tell computer what to do actually, right? So it is a set of rules and syntax. You can think it of like that. So Python is a proper programming language. So other criteria of Python, it is high level, readable. So what does it mean? So Python code do look when you have a closer view of it, do looks closer to English maybe like in writing wise when it is written in a format, it is pretty much closer to our normal English language. So it is high level and also readable. Like many of the people who have no proper idea about coding, just by like seeing one to two lines of code, they can at least guess what the code is running for, right? Next is guys, there is someone who has, I guess, muted me. So, what is the reason of doing that? I expect a proper maintaining of the ethics and collaboration from you. If you are not interested, you can leave the session. But don't do this kind of stuff. Fine? Let us just go ahead with that. Fine. So, as I mentioned about Python, so it is actually high level readable. Along with that, it is interpretable. And also it is like you can use it in general purpose, like you can use it for web apps, automation, data science, scripting, games, and the of course for AI/ML, right? It's used for general purpose. Okay, so if we need to see into the big picture, why Python is used for AI ML. So the very first reason, it is easy to learn and read. That is the major reason why we are using it. So it is very perfect for someone who have zero knowledge about Python or coding and they want to start it off. They can definitely use Python because it's low level syntax and more focused on the idea sections. So it does have huge ecosystem of libraries. So it is like ready-made tools for maths, data handling, visualization, ML algorithm, deep learning, all of it, right? Next is the community and the documentation. So there are tons of tutorials, formulas, and even open source projects to learn from, right? So you can have access to community documentation and all of it together. Interoperability, that means like Python can be called C or C++ libraries for speeding purpose, and it integrate with other languages and tools as well. Okay, and the industry momentum, if I need to mention it, most ML research codes along with the courses and the tools actually uses Python, and it is very much used in the industry standards. Okay, so these are the reason why we are taking it down into deeper. Okay, so we'll just discuss about Python libraries a bit and then we will be moving ahead. Okay, so the very first one that we will be discussing up, that is NumPy. So guys, you have any idea why we are using NumPy and for what purpose we are using that?
For numerical operations in Python, we are using NumPy.
Yes. Actually. So we are using NumPy for like numerical arrays and for fast doing mathematical operations like vectors, matrix. In that form, we are using Python, like NumPy actually. So what are the other users? So it is used to hold the data set features for doing vectorized operation. We are using NumPy. Okay. Next is pandas. So why we are using pandas?
Data cleaning
Yes.
and data
Anything more?
manipulation.
Yes, right. So pandas we are using for table or the data frame that we are creating for cleaning it and for explorations. It is also used while we are reading, taking the data. The data set is an Excel file that is a CSV file. For reading the CSV and for handling the missing values, we use pandas, right? Next is Matplotlib.
For
visualization.
Matplotlib is used for visualization.
Yes, right. Fourth is Seaborn. So why we are using Seaborn?
We can use Seaborn and Matplotlib together for visualization.
Right, absolutely. But there is a certain difference. Like in case of Seaborn, you get some of the advanced plots, right? So Matplotlib is also for plotting and visualization, but there are some of the advanced plots that you get only from Seaborn. Matplotlib doesn't support that, right? For that very reason, we are using both at the same time. Okay. Next is scikit-learn. Why we are using that?
Or especially for machine
For
learning
machine learning models.
Right. So we are using, there are some classic ML algorithms like regression, tree-based clustering, then evaluation tools, also for training and testing and splitting the data actually, and for standard classifiers, pipeline, matrix, all of it, we are using scikit-learn. So for the models, for the splitting it up, everything we have the libraries incorporated in scikit-learn. Okay. Next is TensorFlow. So why we are using TensorFlow?
for deep learning.
Deep learning.
Yes, for neural networks, for deep learning. Also with that, we use Keras and PyTorch. Yes. So all of this is basically for deep learning frameworks, for neural networks, for building, training, CNN, RNN, transformers. From for all of it, we are using TensorFlow, Keras, and PyTorch. So next is uh, SciPy. Why we are using it? We
I
are
think
using it.
in uh,
Yes, yes.
natural language processing.
No, we are using basically this for scientific computations. Okay, optimization, then statistics. For that purpose, we are using it. Okay, clear. Next, we are next it is stats model. Why we are using that? Guys, be free. You can open up. Not an issue. If that is not correct, also that's fine. No one is going to judge you up here.
Statistical for statistical purpose.
Yes, for statistical modeling and hypothesis testing, we are using it. Okay. Next, just recalling some of the high level models. We can like let us take it down some of the high level models that we are actually taking into count, and we are using it in the industry for getting some of the things work in that form, right? So we will be understanding each and everything, the models, about the models in from the very scratch. But as of now, we are just understanding it in a like simple form, because this is today is the very first day of the session. We want to keep it light, simple, and our first week curriculum doesn't suit that much. When we will be somewhat applicable and at least done one or two projects, then we will move into that, and eventually we will work like that, right? So some of the models, let me just count it down, is XG Boost. Next, we have Light GBM, and we have
Gradient.
yes, also that is there. Gradient boosting is also there, right? We can use cat boost. So all of this comes under some of the some high performance gradient boosting models, right? So have you all got a chance to work with them previously in any of your projects, guys? If not, that is also fine. Just be open up, because we will be learning this from scratch. We will be understanding what exactly things are happening in XGBoost, Light GBM, Cat Boost. Then we will be seeing also how to implement this in Python. Okay, so this is all stuff. Then we have NLTK. Sorry, NLTK we are having. Next we have SPACAT or SPAC. Next, we have the Hugging Face Transformer. So, guys, have any idea about it?
Yes, ma'am. We are using Hugging Face on my AI project using Hugging Face API to integrate my chatbot.
Right,
Uh,
exactly.
Ma'am, NLTK is used for a natural level processing.
Yes, it is natural language toolkit used for natural language processing. Right. So, next is OpenCV. Anyone has like used OpenCV?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
From
Right.
yes, ma'am. Sentiment
It is related to,
analysis we are
yes,
using.
exactly. So when we are detecting images, like real-time image, working with the computer vision pre-processing and taking the image or the video in real time, there we need to suppose detect the emotion or the gesture or the movement, then we are using OpenCV. Okay. Next, we are using, suppose we are JobLib. Anyone use JobLib, Dask, Ray? Anyone?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. JobLib, Dask, Ray is basically for scaling, parallelism. We need to save models, distribute computing. For all this purpose, we are using. Like suppose we are taking down the models. We have got a model whose accuracy or precision, like the matrix, evaluation matrix works fine for me, and I need to take it down for the further deployment process, right? There, what I need to do, I need to save the model. For that, I use JobLib. Okay, so once I save the model, then I can just go it down further for the deployment portion, right? So for this, we are using it. Next is Streamlit, Flask, and Fast API. Guys, anyone has worked with it?
Yes, ma'am. It is used for web development.
Yes. Okay, so what, like all three you have used?
No, ma'am. Only Streamlit is used.
Right, great. So Streamlit, Flask, Fast API, all this are is for deployment. Okay, if you need to deploy a simple model demo and anything like that, you need to like deploy it using a website. There you are using Streamlit, Flask, Fast API. Fine. So all of this we will be learning, understanding in this internship from very scratch, moving down to a form where we will be understanding and will be able to like compile all of the things in a single project and work it thoroughly. Okay. So up to this, is it clear, guys? Like we have just discussed, nothing to just explain orientation form. I haven't tell anything as of now. We have just discussed the stuff as of now, right? So we'll just take into a form about a typical AI/ML workflow. We will be understanding now, and then we will be just moving ahead to the basics because these are the things we want to understand and we will be learning in this 6 weeks of internship. Fine. So we'll take a typical AI/ML workflow. So guys, you can also put in your points while I am writing it down. So the very first step is the problem definition. Okay. So what actually is problem definition? So what we are actually solving. So is it a classification based problem, regression based problem, clustering, generation? What type of problem is it? So we need to understand what actually we are solving and what is success, like what is our evaluation part and if how much, like if my accuracy is around 80% or 90%, will that be taken into account? Or I need more I need to train my model as much that it gains an accuracy of 95%. So I need to understand the problem definition. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone need to put in anything in this statement? They can definitely put in. Okay, so we are just moving ahead. Next is data collection. So what we are doing in data collection, where the data is coming from, like it is coming from, it can come from the Excel file, that is the CSV file. It can come down from databases, APIs, sensors, web scraping. Also, we can take the data. So we can also, like what we are doing, we are recording the data source and taking it down, like collecting the data in one single, like in suppose as I like if I have to take it down from scratch, I am will be saying it like that. Suppose I am running a coffee shop daily. So whatever the bills, like how what the customers are coming in my coffee shop and generating the bills, those data I am taking it down in an Excel file, right? So while I am taking those data in an Excel file, so I am managing my data in an Excel file. I am managing my sales in an Excel file. Now, if I need to prepare any of the automated system or if I need to do a data analysis, I'll take down that data from here. So I have collected the data from very scratch. So here, like in many of the projects, what we do, we take down some of the data basically from Kaggle or any of the trusted website or government website, or while we are working with the clients, clients do share us with their like secret or maybe very confidential data, right? Sales data maybe, and we need to work with that. So this is how the data has been collected. Fine, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, great. Next, we need to move into data exploration and cleaning. Okay, so in data exploration and cleaning, what we are doing, this actually calls as EDA. So what we are doing, we are loading the data with pandas, checking how the data set, like the raw data set is looking. We check what is the proper descriptions of the data we are seeing. Is there is any missing values? Like we are just cross-checking everything, right? We are checking, cross-checking if everything. After it's been done, we are doing the visualization. Like we are creating charts, graphs. Like let me just give you overview of the. This is a dashboard. This we will be creating in like what we are actually saying. We will be creating that in the Python, right? But here I am just giving you like this is the data, this is the normal data, this is the raw data, and we are transforming this data to this dashboard like this graphs and charts, right? While we are checking it down with graphs and charts, it becomes easier for us to understand about the data, what the data are all about, what they are actually saying. But when we are having this raw data, it's very difficult for us to understand, right? So getting it to this dashboard, it becomes very easy. Here you can say order versus sales for January month, what is the order that we have got? So men versus women who are like purchasing more. This all insights we are getting from this charts, right? So basically, what we are doing up here in the EDA, we are just converting the data, raw data into visuals for making us to understand about the like we can understand about the insights that we have received from the data. Also helps us to understand the correlation that is there between the features. Features are actually the columns. Like here, if is this is the data set, so this is my clean data. So this is the data set actually. So this actually is the column names. Okay. We call it as features because these are the column names and this all are the rows. Okay. So we call it as entries or data or values. Okay. And all of this are the features. Clear? Is it clear, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So next we'll move into feature engineering. So what we are doing in feature engineering, basically, so we are transforming the raw column into numerical features. Maybe we are doing the one-hot encoding, scaling. Along with that, we are doing the text or vectorization, whatever needed. We are doing. We are creating new features based on the data that we are having. So these are feature engineering. Then we are doing the training, validation, and test split we are doing. Train, validation, and test split we are doing. Okay. So once that is done, we are moving in for model selection. And once that is done, once we have selected a proper model, like we start with a simple model, then accordingly see how it performs, then we'll move into the complex models, right? Next, but after that, what we are doing, we are training the model with the data that we are having. Then we are doing the evaluation, like we are using proper matrices for checking how our model is performing. We also check for overfitting and underfitting in the model and how it is actually performing. Okay. Next, we are just going for deployment. So after we are done with the deployment is like export the model and serve behind as an API or a web app. And we need to monitor the performance in production, handling the data drift, whatever be it, we have to do it in this deployment phase. Okay. And 10th push, like the 10th point, that is the maintenance. Just a moment. Okay, so maintenance. What we are doing, we are retaining, retrain our model, we log it, we retrain our model with the very new data. We test the model periodically and see how it is working, how our model is performing with the very new data or unknown data. And we add some of the alerts, some of the updates that is needed, we are adding it to it. So this is the typical AI ML workflow that needs to be taken. Okay, so we will be seeing that from scratch and we will be utilizing that. So is it clear, guys? Anything you want to put in? Guys, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Any query?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, do we have to clean the data manually?
Sorry?
Yeah, about the data cleaning. Do we
Yes,
have to
yes.
clean the data? How do you clean the
Uh,
data?
okay, okay, I got it. Fine. So, see, I have just given you the overview of it. We haven't gone in depth of it. So, just an overview, like what are the process that we are following. I have just given you an idea of it, right? So now we will be starting with from the very basic. Then we will be definitely covering the areas of your interest. That is, you want to know how the data has been cleaned, right? So we will be taking the data set here only and eventually we'll see how the data set gets cleaned. Fine? Is that okay?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Okay, fine. So based on that, the PDF, which PDF you're asking of? Shiraz. Shiraz, you are saying like some of the PDF you are asking of. Which PDF basically you are asking of? Can you please mention?
Yeah, the one you were typing the work, the one you just finished typing inside.
Sorry, I just couldn't get you. Can you come again, please?
Yeah, the Word document that you typed the various
Okay, I
steps.
got
That's
it.
the one that's talking about. Yeah.
Okay, this one, right?
Yes.
Fine, fine. After it's done, I'll be sharing it with you. Is that okay? Okay, let us just move ahead to the next section. So we are starting off with the very basic part that is the data types in Python. So this all are actually the data type. We'll take it down very like since everyone knows Python here, right? So we'll just take it out in a form that you can understand it and can take it in a form like we'll just see some of the examples related to it and we'll discuss about it and we'll just wrap it up for data types. Fine, and we'll move into the next step. Okay. So let's just give a small example. Suppose you have a backpack, right? And you carry that backpack to your university or college. Fine. So there, what you carry inside your backpack, you carry your books, you carry a calculator, maybe a pen, your lunch box, and a diary or a notebook to write down or take down your notes. Or maybe you carry your laptop along with you, right? So this is similar, like this is very similar in Python where we store something each item inside your backpack is different in types and use, right? So whatever I mentioned, they are different. All of them have different types. They are of different use. So it is just like this in Python when we store something in memory, like in text, number, or a list. Python needs to know what kind of thing it is, right? It's very similar. Like Python needs to know what kind of thing it is. So it can be decided in a form that how to store it, right? How to store it and what operations can be done on it. So this is how the process is moving on. So basically, when we are moving in, we have these categories on. We have the numeric sequence type. Next, we have the dictionary type, the Boolean, also the set type. So the examples for numeric, it is int, float, then the complex. Like what is the description of the numbers? It is a whole number, decimal number, and imaginary number. Int, it gives a whole number. Float, it gives a decimal number, and complex, it is an imaginary number. So here you can see it like that. Int, it is a whole number that contains no decimal. Float, it contains the number and complex number numbered with real plus imaginary part. Okay, so let us take an example up here. So suppose you are going for shopping. Okay, so you went for a shopping and you buy three apples. Okay, what you buy three apples. Just a moment, let me write it down here. Shopping you go, you bought three apples. So this three apples, this three number, it is a whole number. Okay, so it is a whole number and it is actually giving an form that is int. That is the integer that we have just discussed about numerical data type. Right? Now, after you have bought for three apples, you have the price of the apple, suppose, like just for an example, 50.50. This is the price. Okay, so this is in decimal, right? So you can see this is in decimal because it has 50 rupees 50 paisa, right? So round off, you will give around 51 rupees, right? So this is 50.50. So this segregates the decimal number. Next, like there is an imaginary number also, and we are just taking into as 3 plus 2j. Okay, so 3 plus 2j, this are actually like sometimes the scientists and the engineers deals with the complex number as well. That represented as in this form 2i plus 3j. 3 is the real part and 2j, this is the imaginary part actually. This actually confirms the complex number. What it is? It is a complex number.
Ma'am,
Yes.
are negative numbers also imaginary numbers?
No, negative numbers like minus 10, right? They conclude in the integer. Integers can be positive integers and negative integers. So any number like 1 to 10 you are taking in positive, they are also coming in integers. If the number is minus 1 to minus 10, they are also coming in integers only. So they are called as, like specifically if you need to put in, they are called as negative integers, and the numbers that are positive, they are confined into the positive integer section.
Okay.
Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so this is called complex number, and why you this is actually used? This is used in electricity purpose, like electrical measurements, basically, or any of the circuit-based calculation. You need the imaginary numbers. Okay, is it clear? Okay,
Yes,
fine.
ma'am.
We'll just move it then.
Yes, ma'am.
So next section is the sequence type. So there are sequence types that are string type, list type, and tuple type. Okay, so string, list, and tuple. So based on that, we will see the Python examples also. But as of now, we will be just understanding each of the types a bit clearly, and then we'll move in down to the Python section. Okay. So here we are majorly taking into account string, list, and tuple. String, like suppose my name is Abhipsha. It's Abhipsa. So it is made with alphabets. Okay, so the alphabets or letters you can say. So the sequence of characters makes up my whole name, right? So this is actually a string. Any of the text type, sequence type, that is text type basically, comes into the string that confined it with characters, sequence of characters. Okay. Next. So hope that is clear to you. And strings are immutable. That is, once it is created, it cannot be changed. Like if I have initialized any of the variable with any of the string, like my name, suppose I am putting a equals to, in this format I am putting, it's A B H I P S A. So this actually gives a form that this variable stores this string only. It is immutable. It once it has been created, you cannot change it. Fine. Next is list. List is like you can think about a grocery list, like where you list down some of the things all together. We use third bracket to enlist stuff inside it. So suppose we can use it like this, like suppose milk we put in bread, we put in eggs, like that we have put in. So we have created a list out of it. Okay, so several operations can be done inside list, that we can add elements, we can remove elements, we can change items. So it is very flexible. That is, list is mutable. That is, can be changed, and it is ordered. That is, it is like position specific. It is mutable and ordered. Okay, but what about string? It is immutable. Like it cannot be once made, cannot be changed. It cannot be changed. Okay. Next, we will move into tuple. So it's tuple can be any of the details, maybe the Aadhaar card details you take into, like the Aadhaar card information that you are having. It contains the name, the date of birth, the gender, right? So once it has been created, you cannot change it. So tuples are also immutable, but it is ordered. Ordered means it does have a specific preserved position. Okay, and how we are using, like how we are making it. Suppose we are making it in this format, we use first bracket to create a specific tuple. So suppose Aadhaar card details, it's Abhipsha, that's my name. Next, I'll be adding my what is my gender, that is female, and what is, just a moment. Okay. Next, we will be adding my data, like my age. Okay, and I'll just close it down. Fine. So this is all about the tuple. So what tuple is? Tuple is immutable, but it is ordered. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
fine. Got it. So everything is
Yes,
clear, right? As of now, how we are initializing a tuple, how we are initializing a list, how we are initializing a string. Now we will move into next, that is dictionary. So we call it as dict, like in the language of Python, for making one understand, making the computer understand that we are taking a dictionary base. So we are using dict. So you can think of a real, like the dictionary in real life, like, right? So apple we put in. So what is apple? It is a fruit, right? So in that format we take into. Suppose how we are initializing it. Suppose student we put in, this is my variable where I am storing the dictionary. We generally use the second bracket to use it for the dictionary, because dictionary is a key value pair. Key value pair it is. Okay. So suppose we are putting name. This is a key and the value I'll be putting up here. I'll be putting it's ABHIP. My name, it's Abhiksha. It's done. Next, I'll just put comma. Then I'll add the next key I'll be adding, right? So the next key is age. I'll be adding it up. I'll put colon and then we'll add 23. Next comma. Next I'll add the another key, that is suppose course I am saying, and I'll put suppose AIML. Okay, and I'll close the second bracket. So here, name, age, course, all of this are key. Against the name, there is a value that is Abhipsha. Name key has the value Abhipsha. Age key has the value 23. Course age, like the course key have the value AIML. So it is possible we can add more values to it, but there would be one single key only of the same name. The key we can't multiply. Like name, this key will be once in a single dictionary. In the same dictionary, we can't add another key named as name. Clear? So in dictionary, what dictionary is? It is mutable and it is unordered. So what mutable means? Like you can just change it whatever when it is needed, based on you can just update it or do whatever needs. But unordered, once the order is, you cannot change the order, right? So it is mutable and ordered. Like it does have a index number to whatever you are putting it down. So clear about dictionary?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next we'll move into set. So what set actually is? So you can imagine a bag of unique kind of items, maybe keychains. You can think in a bag you are containing multiple different type of the keychains, like that we are using for the keys, for holding the keys, right? So there, even if you are putting the same it twice, it will be counted once, right? So suppose in any of the keys that you are putting in inside a key holder, so a same, like a door has two keys, right? One is the normal one, another is the duplicate one. But the set, what it will do, it will take only if you are putting the same key twice also, but it will count it for once. Okay. So for set, how we are initializing? Suppose we are taking a variable as unique numbers. We are putting it like that. Now we are using the second bracket. Now we are putting 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 3, comma 2, comma 1. Right? So this is the number that you have taken it. Now, when you need to like this, you have just printed it down and you have initialized it as a set, right? Since you have put second bracket, it is automatically set that it is a set. This is a set type of data set. Okay. So now if I now print it down, like write print unique numbers, it will give me the output. The output I'll be getting 1, comma 2, comma 3. So we'll see it in Python also, don't worry. So just for an example, I am showing it up. So 1, comma 2, comma 3. Why it has taken 1, comma 2, comma 3? Because you can see 1 has came up twice in this, 2 has came up twice in this, and 3 has came up twice in this. So as mentioned that like in case of set, why if you put any of the thing twice also, it will be counted as one, right? So this is about set. Next is the boolean. So boolean, it is like on and off. It is like true or false. Like it, whatever. If my statement is correct, it will return me true. If my sentence or my uh, allegation that I am putting it or my instruction that I am giving in that is false, it will return me false. Okay, so this is all about the Boolean section. And now we'll just move into the Python code. Just a moment. The data types, yes. So here you can see the codes. So first we have taken into count about integer. Okay. So this is the code for integer data type I need to check in. So I have written it down. So since this is the very first code we are implementing, I am explaining it in very details, like explaining each and every time. Henceforth, I will just go directly. I won't be explaining each of the steps. Okay. So what this line is all about. So it creates something. This is called a variable, right? The name is called variable. So what actually it is? It is for storing any of the tasks or any of the type, like maybe a text type or a numerical type. We need a specific box or anything where to store each of the element, so that we can take when needed we can just grab that box and call that box, and based on that my elements will come in, right? So based on that it creates something called a variable, that the name of this variable is age, and it stores the value. What it stores the value, that is it stores 25 inside it. Okay, so what is actually a variable? So you can think of a variable like as I mentioned, a small box or a container where you can store some of the information. Right? You can give the name of the box also. So since here the name of the box is given as age, like that, it is a variable. Okay. So what is 25? So 25, it is a number. Specifically, it is an integer. Okay. A whole number without a decimal. So in Python mind, we can think it of 25 as a type integer. It is a integer form. Now I want to print. Print is a statement used to print the element like this. I want to print the element that I have put in inside this age variable. That's why I have put in print age, and I have printed print type age, because I need to see this 25, the thing or the information I have put it inside the container, what data type it is of, right? So that's why I have put it print type age. So type is basically what it is giving. Type is built-in Python function. It is used to find what kind of data it is. Okay, what type of data. So once I have run it, so you can see you are getting 25 and it is an integer. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I know it is too basic, but since we don't know about the stuff, like in which level you people are in, and this is the decorum what we need to follow in. That's why we are going from very basic. Okay. Next is the float section. Here we have taken in the integer variable. Here we have similarly taken a value, that is point value. Okay. So you can see here the price I have taken 19.99, the price and the type. So here after running, you have seen that it is a float type. It is printing it down. Now it is a complex type where z equals to 3 comma 4j. So 3 is the real part and 4j, it is actually the imaginary section. Okay. So print z. So I want to print this up here and I want to print the type. So that's why it has printed this along with the data type. Okay. Next it is we need to see about string. So we have created a variable, that is name variable. Inside it, we have taken Python. We have stored the text Python inside it. Okay. So now the text inside it, we have used the double quote. This is this is the form how we are using the double quote specifically. So for using the double quote, we need this, like for like initializing any of the string, we use double quote. That's why we have used double quotes out here. Next, we have printed the name. Name is the variable, and the name is type. We need to print it. So that's why it is printing the Python along with the class, like what type of class it is. Okay. Next, we are moving in and we are seeing about like the message what we need to put in. So since like for multiple like the long string or multi-line, when you need to use it, we need to use this type of uh, double quotations. So that we need to use three double quotations altogether when we are using multiple lines. If it is a single line, then one double quotation is fine. But when it is more than one line, we need to put in more than one double quotations to get in through. Okay. So next comes the Boolean section. So Boolean sections give me the true or false. So is student is equal to I have given true, is teacher I have given false. So if print is student, I am when I am putting is student, so it is giving me true value. And next when I am trying and getting the like the type of it, it is also giving me it is a Boolean type. Okay. So another way of checking it, x I have taken as a variable and inside it we have taken it like given initialize it with the value that is 10 and y we have taken and initialize it with a value that is 5. Now we are checking with an operation like we are printing if x is greater than y, right? So x is 10 and y is 5. So of course x is greater than 5, so it is giving me the result as true. Next, we are checking for print x less than y. So we are checking if x is less than y or not. So x is 10 and y we are getting as 5. So x is of course greater than y, like because it is not less than y. That's why it is returning me false. Clear? Is it clear up to now? Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine, great. So we'll move into the next section that is the list. So we have used fruit, that is we have taken variables, different variables like the values we have taken inside it that is different. So we have taken created variable that is fruit and we store a list of items inside the square brackets. Okay. So here the list contains four items that is apple, banana, mango. So the this list can have duplicate elements. It's possible to put in duplicate like elements inside the list, but once it is for any other criteria, that won't take care of it. Okay, so we are just initialize it, then we want to print it and want to print the type. So see here you have printed the type as well. Now I need to access each of the variables, right? Each of the items actually, sorry, not variables, the items. So for accessing, suppose this, how this are actually came in, this came in with the index number. So let me just give you the overview of it. Just a moment here, not sure here. So if we are taking it in this format in the list, so it does count it up like where we have taken list. List. List is mutable and ordered. Ordered means it has a specific order. So it has some of the index value to it. Okay. So let me just, where is draw? Yes, I got it one. So some of the index value are counted up here. So for apple, the index value is 0. For banana, the index value is 1. For mango, the index value is 2. And for apple, again, the index value is 4. Okay. Now, how we are checking it? So, if the list contains the number of elements, number of items, so what is the number of items? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So, we are taking it as n. Okay. Then the index up to which it will consider index that is I, it will consider till n minus 1 because we have 0 starting with 0 going down to n minus 1. Clear?
Yes,
So this is how and how we are accessing it. We are accessing it using the index number. So we are using print fruit. Fruit is the variable we have taken in, and index number 1 we have taken in. So see, banana has came up according to the index number. Next, if we need to do any of the modification up there, suppose in index 1 we have banana. I want to change it to grapes. So I'll be just putting fruits with the index number and will include the string or the item name that I want to put in. So it is a string type. So I have used double quotation and inside it put it grapes and I have just printed fruits. So see, the alternation has been made. The modification has been made here. Okay. Next, we need to put in with tuples. So what tuples is? So tuples here, how we are generating. So we are initializing. We have taken a variable. The name of the variable is color. So we are storing a tuple inside this parenthesis, right? We need to store the like any of the tuples. We need to take it. We need to store it inside the parenthesis. So a tuple is very similar to list, but it can hold it can hold actually multiple values, but you can't change or modify the items once you have created it, because eventually once we are studying about it, we already know it is immutable, right? Once it is created, you can't change it. Okay, so inside it, we have given three items, that is red, green, and blue. And we are printing the variable also with the data type. So see the data types we have printed in, and it has given us tuple. So how it is understanding it is a tuple because of this parenthesis that we are using it here. Okay, now in the similar way, how we have accessed for list, in the similar way, we have accessed it for tuples also. Okay, with the help of the the index numbers basically. So we have taken color 0, so it has came 0. So red is 0th index, green is first index, blue is second index. If I need and put it to suppose second, so it will give me blue, right? So this is how it works. Next, we will put into sets. So for the set, we have taken the numbers like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 has been repeated up here. Now I want to print the numbers and also print the data type. So see, it has taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So it has just taken the modification or the duplicate, it has missed out. Okay. And now we need to add another element up. For that, we are using dot add predefined function on Python and adding what we need to add inside it. So we are getting 6 that has been added on at the end of the set. Okay, is that clear? Is it clear, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So we'll just move in down. Just a moment. Okay. Yeah. So now we'll check about the set section. So in the set, set we have already discussed. So now we'll be discussing about the dictionary. So how we are creating dictionary. So student is the variable that we have created this variable named student. Now inside the data set, we are using this curly braces. That means it is a dictionary, right? So now inside the dictionary, we store the key value pairs. So we have stored name, that is, we have name is the key, John is the value, again, age is the key, 21 is the value, marks is the key, and 85 is the value. So this is how we have initialized a whole dictionary altogether. Okay, now we need to print it down. I need to print the dictionary. So see, once I have printed, it has printed it like this, and the data type that it is giving, it is also giving the dictionary data type. Okay, now I need to access any of this. So I will be giving the key section. So it will give me the value. So we have to take the access using the key, right? So key is the form by which we can take the access of the values. Now, if I need to do any modifications, I'll be doing it. So here the marks is 95. I need to update it to 90. So I'll be putting the variable. Next, I'll be putting the key inside which I need to make the changes. I made the changes, like what change I put in. I have put it in. Next, printed the student. Now see the modification. It has already been made. Right? Is it clear? Now we'll just jumping down to the none type data set. Okay, so x equals to none, and we are printing it down. So x equals to none, that is creating a variable name x that stores the value none inside it. Okay, in Python, none, what none means actually, it means nothing or no value is assigned. Okay, it's often we do often use it when we want to create a variable now, but want to use it later section of the code. In that time, we are trying to use this none type data. Okay, so once we have printed it, see it has given none and also given me the boolean section also. Sorry, also given me the data type as none type. Okay, now you can see about the Boolean section. So in the Boolean section, you can see it is given is light on, true, is door closed, it has given me false. So now I need to print is light on and is door closed. So it has given me false and it has given me true. And or with this, we are actually like these are the conditions that we are putting in. Is light on, it is true. That's why it is, while we are checking for and this, then it is checking for the very first one. If it is true, it is just printing it, like whatever be it, it is checking for the first one, and then it is checking it for the both, right? So if both is true or both is false, in that section it will be giving me the result. If here you can see one is true, one is false. If both is true, then only it will give me true. Since one is true, one is false, that's why it has given me false. Now, is light on or is door is closed? Here also you can see is light on, it is true. Is door closed, it is false, right? So one of the other is true. That's why it has given me true. So this is the Boolean with the operation and an or operation. Next, we are moving it with the type conversion. So in type conversion, what we are actually doing, so in type conversion section, we are actually making a list of the form, like we are checking in, like to convert it to the types. Okay, so we are actually taking a equals to 10, created a variable a and stored the integer value as 10 into it. Okay, so next we have created another b equals to float a, we have taken it. So we want to convert the integer value in A into float value, that is a decimal number. Okay, so B becomes what B becomes, while we have printed it 10.0, because A is 10 in float, in B what we want to store the float value of A. So it has stored like this. Now if I want to string value of A, so it will store A, like string value of A, it will store only 10. That is the string value. Now if I do want to do any of the operation with it, it won't take. Now if I do, suppose if I do D equals to C plus B, and now I want to print D. Now check it. So it will be giving me the error because this is a date. C is a string type now. I can't change it. Now suppose if I am doing A, now see, it will be giving me 20 because 10.0 plus 10, it is giving me 20.0. Is it clear about type conversion? Guys, can you answer please?
Yes, ma'am. The type conversion is clear.
Fine, great. We'll just move into creating a normal profile where all of the data types will be used. Okay, so for that, I have initialized everything. I have taken a variable name and put it my name inside it. It is a string form. Next age, I have given 23. With skill, I have given all of the skill. This I have used it as a list. Next, you can see about education, BTech, CSE. I have given like as an example. Don't take it seriously, fine? So it is just an example here. So I have given education as BTech, CSE. That is coming inside. Like this is a tuple that we have taken in. So details, I have given the city as Bhubaneswar, country as India, like that I have taken. So here I have taken a dictionary format. Next, the skill I have used, that is Python, AI, ML, Python, all of it I have used. Here I am using a set basically. Okay. And next is student, true. I am putting it because I want to take a Boolean form of it. Okay. Now I have printed the type. I want to print all of the data types. So I have printed it down. See, for the name, I have got it a string. For age, it has given me integer. For class, like the for education, it has given sorry skills. It has given me list. For education, it has given me tuple. For details, it has given me dictionary type data. For this one, unique skill, it has given me the set type of data. And is student for this, it has given me the Boolean type of data. Okay, is it clear, guys?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, fine, great. So we'll just talk about the session today here. Guys, you're having any queries, any doubt you're having, you can definitely ask it to me. Related to maybe related to a proper internship, how we have planned to move in, or whatever related queries you are having, you can definitely ask me. We'll just keep 5 to 10 minutes window open for any of the specific doubt out here. Guys, any query, anything? No, right? Okay, fine. So, as you understand, this is the very first day we need to cover from the very basic. That's why you might feel like this is going very, very basic. But don't worry, slowly and gradually, you will get to understand and experience some of the advanced level stuff as well. Because here, there are many interns up here. Like as of now, 16 interns, sorry, 15 interns have joined here. Eventually, by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you might see other interns also joined in. So there are back-to-back other sessions are also going for the other interns. So we don't know actually in which level they are in. So we have started from very basic, but don't worry, we will be covering the advanced section of it. That is, advanced means the industry standard. You will be able to work with the real-time data and real-time work you need to work in. Fine. So hope I have made myself clear with all of the details. If you have anything to ask, you can definitely ask me.
Yeah,
If
I have
not,
a question.
yes, yes.
Okay, so for all the during the internship period, what are the materials that we need? Do we need um like you shared your screen, you were showing a Jupyter notebook. Do
No,
we
no, I was
need
using, no, no, I was using Google Colab. Google Colab is absolutely free. You can use it, and it is also flexible for any of the project that you are doing it, because you get an option of text along with the code as well. So it is very flexible to like punch it down to the GitHub also. It's very flexible. You can definitely use it in Colab, and you can also share the collab file to anyone if it is needed. right? So
Okay. So I just
I'll
wanted
suggest
to,
to.
I
Yeah.
just wanted to ask, maybe the tools that we need for the entire internship is just Google stuff. Is no, we don't need to get anything. We don't need to go and look for anything. All the materials we use, do we need to
No,
know?
no, not
Okay.
specifically like that, because the sessions are going and I am covering from very scratch. If you can make up the notes, that would be beneficial for you in the later section. And next, and also you will be getting the recorded sessions also, recorded part of it. So you can just access it from there also. And for
Okay.
the
Thank you.
ID, because basically here we are including the Python or Python only. So that's why you don't need any other tools and technologies, because machine learning AI is basically on Python only, majorly used on Python because of the huge library set that it provides us. That's why. So you can also use, like, if you want, you can use R or any of the visualization tools. So that's on you. After the session, if we have time and you want to learn, I can just show you the visualization tools like Power BI, Tableau, all of it. Else, we can just continue with the like, according to the curriculum, it is only with the Python. So you can definitely use the collab. No other tools you will be needing to use on. Fine. So it's pretty much easy and decent form to work on. Hope I have made it clear. Okay.
Thank
So
you.
about the offer letter, yes, the offer letter, since this is the very first week, it is taking a bit time. So within this week only, you'll your offer letter will be processed, and by next week or so, you will definitely receive your proper offer letters. Don't worry about the offer letters; you will definitely receive it. Your internship is on. Just keep up the good work. Okay. Fine, guys. We'll just wrap up today and we'll meet tomorrow again. Pranali, you have anything to ask? You have unmute yourself.
Ma'am, can you share the PDF of today class?
Okay, sure. I'll just ask them to share it down in the group, WhatsApp group. Fine.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Just a moment. Let me check if I can attach it up here or not. No, I can't attach it up here. So I'll ask them to share it in the WhatsApp group. Fine. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
We'll just wrap up now. Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks. Bye. We'll meet tomorrow again.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.